totally normal, right? Like, who wakes up in the middle of the night and is like, I think I'll film. Oh, you want up? You want up, sir? Okay, come on. Oh, big baby boy. Mwah. Oh, say hi to your fans. Wouldn't be one of my videos without a cat in it, would it? Oh, goodness. So, hey, y'all. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if it's your first time here. Today's video, we are going to do some vintage unboxing. I also have a small business that I'm unboxing an item from. I'm very excited about it. Gift giving is my love language. And unboxing videos are really how my channel started to get traction. It's gonna be a birthday unboxing, and we're just gonna be a little bit chatty. We're gonna talk about little life updates just to keep everyone posted. And we're also gonna talk about like channel goals next year, just some things I'm thinking about. So if you love vintage unboxings, stick around. This is my blind baby boy, Captain Jack. I named him Captain Jack because when I got him, he was walking around like a little drunk sailor. He was abandoned on a farm, and I went and picked him up. And his backstory is one of adventure that will never know the truth. So I think Captain Jack was the perfect name for you. Okay, sir. I'm gonna let you down. Okay? Yes, okay. Thank you for getting me all furry for the video. So one thing I really focused on this month was giving myself time for crafting. I did a lot of Halloween upcycles. A lot of them were sold at my live sales. And I also did crafts for myself. I absolutely love this purse. It is made out of vintage trick-or-treat bags, and then it's an old lunchbox. It's a craft that you would see in the 70s, early 80s. And then my inside is felt lined. So this is my new purse. I am very excited about it. I collect purses, and now I have a groovy Halloween one. And I've been absolutely swamped at work. And one thing I've realized throughout my life is when I'm extremely swamped, I tend to throw aside things that I love. I tend to kind of feel guilty and say, oh, I'm too busy. I don't have time for that. And what I've realized is that is a super unhealthy pattern. When you're extremely busy, it is actually more important than ever to do things you love and to do self-care and to take the time and to go to the gym and to cook. And I realized that I'm horrible at that, and I've tried to change. So I've been super duper busy with work this past 6 months, but I've made me a priority during it. I'm still going to the gym. I'm still doing things I love. I'm still going out, and I'm trying not to feel guilty about it. And I made so many cute Halloween crafts this year that I'm proud of. There is the Spooky Thrift Flip playlist you can go check out. It just really filled my heart with joy to do crafts. I did feel guilty that I didn't film making a lot of them, but it takes so much more time that if I had filmed them, they probably wouldn't have gotten done. And when it comes to crafts, in 2026, I really want to focus on vintage items that I've made, vintage items I've collected. That is a place I want to go with this channel more next year, is to really focus on the creating. Okay, now I'm going to show you a couple items that I have that they're already opened. I got this gorgeous vintage hairnet. So great. Love it, love it, love it. I also picked up this box. I think she is just to die for. Super duper cute. I'm going to put her on display all year long, but very, very Halloween in colors, right? Isn't that great? And then last but not least, I picked up a Lane Bryant catalog. This one is from 1922, 1923. I will probably do a flip through of this on my channel. Really, really neat. So you can get a look inside it and we can chat about it a bit. There is kind of this perception that plus size people didn't exist in the past. It's simply not true. Looking at the sizes on here, my size is in the middle of this. This would fit me. Plus size people always did exist. I'm really excited about this. Isn't it great? Oh, and just know coming up here, I'm going to talk about some mental health stuff. If that's triggering for you, this might not be the video for you. So, this package is from a vintage seller that goes by the name Pocket Full of Heirlooms. Such a unique piece. I spoiled myself for my birthday to pick this up, and it is amazing. And sometimes we just have to spoil ourselves, right? So 2025 has really been a year of healing and growth for me. In 2024, I had a massive crash out. There was some really traumatic stuff that happened in my family, and my mental health took a major dive. I'm a super independent person, and I could tell what was happening to my mental health. I was my own advocate. I went into therapy. I dealt with stuff that I had basically pushed down my entire life until this point. Things that I knew I had to deal with were my PTSD. I've had some traumatic experiences, but what I discovered is I actually have CPTSD or complex PTSD. And so digging into that has really changed my whole perspective on life. So my entire life, I have dealt with anxiety and I'm always scared all the time. As every single moment of every single day, I am always scared. But I truly do believe I've leveraged that to my advantage. I have things like this YouTube channel, things that some people would never dare do. It's too cringe, it freaks them out. But I have the audacity to do it. And I think it's because my fear threshold is higher. I'm used to being scared. So this is just like a small step more. It's not a big jump. And I really think through my life, I've taken a lot more risks than a lot of people. And it's because of that underlying fear. So I have leveraged it to my advantage. And if you look back at my channel, you will see I talk about it throughout videos right from the beginning. And through this discovery process of therapy, trauma therapy, I discovered that I am a fearful avoidant. I've also discovered all kinds of things about the CPTSD that is how I relate to the world that I thought were weird quirks of mine. And it turns out children that had similar experiences to me, they had the same kind of defenses that I have. And it's just been really interesting to know that a lot of my defenses, a lot of the stuff I do to push down stress is totally natural defenses that any kid would probably do if they were in my shoes growing up. So this year, I really have been healing from a lot of that, but it is a journey. It'll probably take me some time, but I no longer have PTSD flashbacks. I still do have emotional flashbacks. It happens when I'm like shamed in some way for being myself, lied to, abandoned. I get really, really upset and I kind of go into like fight or flight mode like I did as a child. Still working on that, and I will probably forever be a work in progress. You guys are gonna love this. So anyways, I'm really proud of my progress. I realized that I was putting this off. This therapy needed to happen. And once I did the therapy, that scared feeling disappeared. I no longer feel scared every single day. It's an amazing mental burden lifted off of me, lifted off my heart. And I'm so grateful because I spent 40 years with as long as I can remember having that fear. I thought it was tied to my anxiety. It turns out it's tied to my CPTSD, and trauma therapy helped heal it. And so now, like, game on. I have like another 40 years. I have a whole nother lifetime that I get to experience without that fear. And I am so grateful. It is kind of funny. Like, I almost feel too chill. It's a really weird experience. I'm like, is this what regular people feel like every day? Do regular people feel this chill? Because I don't even know what to do. So in 2026, I am going to continue with therapy. I am going to continue to work on sticking points for myself. I'm also going to try alternative methods to work on things. Really moving forward, I'm a full 180 degrees from what I was last year at this time. Oh my gosh, y'all. Oh my gosh. Oh my God. Oh, y'all. Okay, so this is the name of the person that's on all these cigarette cards. Look. So it looks like she was a silent film performer. I actually don't know much about her, but I love women who are in the entertainment industry, burlesque, celebrities. It's just something I've been really, really drawn to my whole life. And this is so amazing. Oh my God. And it's full, y'all. It is full. Look at that. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So this is completely full, page after page after page after page. Look at this. Isn't this amazing? This is an item I bought for myself for my birthday. Absolutely love it. Follow Pocket Full of Heirlooms on Instagram. They also have an Etsy, and that's where I picked this up. Are you back again, sir? Are you back again? Oh, he's shaking the camera. I'm sorry. Oh, oh, my big baby boy. Here, come over here. Say hi to your friends. Oh, he just has to be involved. So I'm really excited to see what these next years bring. And 2026, I just think is going to be amazing without some of the burdens that I have pushed down and carried my whole life up until this point. And I realized that facing all of this is actually far braver than pushing it down. Like, I realize I'm far braver now. And I'm so proud of myself for just pushing through. Yeah, yeah, that's all I can say is I'm really proud of myself. Honey bunny, I gotta put you down. I gotta open some stuff, okay? Okay. Okay, this item is from a small business. I am so excited about this. It is so special and handmade. Now, this past year has been crazy busy at work. My workload has basically doubled from typical. I've been able to handle it. I am so proud of myself. The year prior, I would not have been able to handle it. But it's also meant that I just haven't had time to do things on this channel the way I would like. So I'm hoping in 2026 that I really figure out how to do my content around my work in a more practical way. I have some really cool things coming up. I have a video coming up soon. It'll be in November where a pop-up is actually having me come before the store opens. So we're getting like a first look at this antique pop-up. They reached out to me. I'm so excited. Okay, so this is from an artist called Scrimshaw Pottery. This is his business card. It's like a card. I really love that. Ooh, this is a cool sticker. Look at that. Feels very Captain Jack appropriate. Now, just let you know that this is a spooky mug, and it says that this mug is food safe and dishwasher safe. However, hand washing is suggested. The gold glaze is not microwave safe. Don't put it in the microwave. With proper care, you will enjoy this mug for many years. So that's awesome. Oh. Oh my God, it is so pretty. Look, isn't that beautiful? And look at the back. And then it has a stamp on the bottom. This is way more, way more than a typical mug you would get at like Home Goods or Marshalls, but it's absolutely worth it. And I got to support a small creator. So my new favorite spooky mug. Also, this past year during the Halloween season, I helped out with Halloween helpers. And so what that is you go shopping for Halloween goods and then you ship them to places all over the world without like the reseller extra charge. You only charge a $5 finder's fee. And I had so much fun with that. But I was out shopping too much and I would inevitably find things I loved and would pick them up. So I bought way more Halloween this year than I should. And so I just kind of know, even though I really do love the Halloween helpers, I need to not do it next year. Next year, my property taxes are going up substantially. I already know that. I'm also changing my investing strategy. So I'm just going to have less flexible money next year. And yeah, the Halloween shopping's got to stop. Oh, oh, this is a heavy one. This one is so cool. Now, full disclosure, I did buy this for resale. However, I am going to look through, there's multiples in here, and the ones for resale are going to be in my Christmas sale coming up, but I might keep one for me depending if I fall in love with one of them. So, oh my goodness, let's open it up. So also, I really want to get my channel to 10,000. I'm really close. I only have like a 4% more people to go, which doesn't sound like a lot, but also when you think it's over 400 people, it's just like, oh no, that's a lot. That's a lot of people. And some days it feels like, oh, I'm going to nail it before the end of the year. And other days it's like, I'm never going to get near it. I'm actually losing subscribers. So that's the dream. I hope to get to 10,000 subscribers on this channel. And quite honestly, that goal, it is arbitrary, and I will admit it's kind of a vanity metric. But next year in 2026, I have the biggest project I've ever undertaken that has to do with vintage and ephemera. And I'm super duper excited, and I'm gonna launch it on this channel. Y'all are gonna be the first to see it. You're gonna be the first to see it in February. And I just want my channel to look kind of substantial to people who land on it, so they know that I'm a legit channel when they see this project, and hopefully they get really, really excited about it. What I can tell you is it is ephemera that belonged to one of the most famous people of all time. And I am doing a book. Now, it's going to be self-published. I have self-published a book before. It has nothing to do with vintage. It actually has to do with the internet and politics. I'll link it below if you're interested, but it doesn't have anything to do with vintage. It really has to do with my marketing social media manager side. Oh man, how do I get this out of here? Cut. I also will have another video coming up featuring the Theseus Museum. I already have a video on my channel. I'll link that below. And if you're a vintage lover, if you love like showgirls like I do, burlesque, costume design, that is a cool video. Danielle Colby, who opened that museum, she saw my video and graciously invited me to her New Year's event. And so I'll be going as her guest, and it came at a time where I just wasn't feeling really great about myself, and it made me feel really special and really seen. So I will put a link down to that event. If you want to join me, come on down. It's going to be a really fun night. This is so bloody heavy. Oh my God. The person who packed this perfectly. They kept it water safe and everything, so they did a great job. Oh, okay. So, I think you got a sneak peek. So I bought Victorian scrapbooks. But oh my God, y'all, these are amazing. I got them for a great price. I will be offering them at my Christmas sale, but look. These are full, y'all. They are full of Victorian scrap. Really excited to offer these, but like I said, I'm gonna go through them and see if I like fall in love with any of these and I can't let them go. But this is basically what they all are. They are full of Victorian scrap. Absolutely, absolutely amazing. So I did splurge and buy these. I don't usually spend this much on a single item for resale. I like to keep my resale about $5 an item. This was much more than that, but I thought it was worth it. I know I can get my money back, and I did splurge on my birthday month. Yeah, the one that's worse for wear is going to be hard to show. So let's show this one. Here's another one. The one that's worse for wear is just kind of crumbling. I don't want to cause any more damage. Look at all this Victorian scrap. Oh my God. Oh God, look at that. I love the color samples. That's kind of fun. Oh my gosh, and so they did like a little paper fold over here. Oh my God. So this, ooh, this is neat. There's some like ads and articles and such. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we have to read this poem right here. We have to read it. Okay, so it's entitled Base Deception, and it shows a man and a woman, and they're standing in water of the ocean. And it says, once I met the dearest maiden in the ocean, lovely girl, with complexion like a lily, flashing eyes and teeth of pearl. And I lost my heart completely, said, oh, lovely maid, be mine. Told her of my burning passion, ere I left the foamy brine. Told her of my love, great heavens, while the waves upon her beat, hiding all the lower region and her enormous feet. So weird. When I saw them in the sandals, plowing on the sandy shore, lack-a-day, my heart was broken to recover nevermore. How horrible! Oh my God. Fell in love with her and then he saw her feet? Come on. I mean, Prince Eric, he met Ariel on on the beach, and she was like draped in a tarp and she couldn't talk, and he still fell in love with her, so I don't know. So I think I will like not do these as choice. They will have to be different price points, but very happy with this purchase, but I did splurge. I do plan on still selling vintage on this channel. I also do plan on keeping my antique booth. I love my antique booth. I love the people I work with there. I learn so much from those more experienced antique dealers. But I also want to move into the space of things I love, like ephemera, like this. I want to move more into that. I want to do more ephemera shares on this channel. Despite the fact that those videos don't do as well, I love them. And so I'm probably going to do more of those. I love them. And I feel like I'm documenting something for history. A lot of the items I document, you can find them out of copyright and scanned in on the internet, but there's just something different about feeling the real thing and turning the pages. And I love that I give people that tactile experience. So that's all I had for today. Thank you so much for joining me. And I am turning 41 this year, which is crazy to me. I don't feel 41. I just don't. I don't know. I just don't. But I'm so grateful this year that I'm happy, I'm healthy, I'm in a really good financial place compared to a lot of people out there in the United States right now. And I want to keep sharing with you all things I love, more vintage, more creative things, thrifting, all the things. I want to share that with you. And thank you so much for being here on the journey. And then also, if you haven't subscribed, please do so. It is free. I wish they would just call it follow, because I think people think the word subscribe means you have to pay for something. You don't. You don't have to pay for anything. All it does is make sure that when I next upload a video, you are one of the first to see it. It makes sure to send that to you. So keeps you updated So please, please, please subscribe. Over half the people that watch my videos are not subscribed. And man, if those half people subscribed, I'd be way past my subscriber goal for the year. Okay, this really warmed my heart. Yeah, I woke up in the middle of the night. I'm filming this in the middle of the night. Totally normal, right? Like, who wakes up in the middle of the night and is like, I think I'll film. Nothing dirty though, nothing dirty. Okay. Please take care of yourselves, especially this holiday season. I do have a video about being alone on holidays. If that's something that you go through, just know that is something I go through. I'll be sure to link that below. I appreciate you all so much. Stay creative and bye. Baby, people wanted to see you in the video. Why didn't you come up? Oh, you're tired, that's why. Oh, my sweet girl. Say goodbye.